Freddie fanning on the pass, and now who's in net tonight? Ryan holding on. Third game against the Blues. Sixville Rams are up 2-0 right now in the series.
That's good offense.
Bryce taking the faceoff.
Baseball.
And now Hudson in his own. So forward, the Blues send it in. Right on Ryan. And Josh sending it up off the boards. Down the ice, icing waved up. Blues are there. They wrap it around. Bryce with the check. It's the forwards. Now Josh pinching, picks it up. Goes for the centering pass. Hit a stick. Up and out of play for face-off in the offensive zone. Rams switch it up. On comes Jamie with Noah and Brado. Barnes and Marcus on D.
Last series, one of the refs called.
Blues are going to get this puck out. Barnes
7-game suspension.
Slides it over. Off the boards, Marcus gets it out. Off the skate, Jamie's skate. And now Brado up on the forecheck. He'll get there. Takes his man out. Now the Blues with the break.
Forgotten already.
Barnesy with the poke check. Stops it at the line, but Blues send it in right on net. Nice glove save from Ryan. And now Barnesy. It's Brado. Brado up there with Jamie. Slides it across. Jamie back towards the net and the goalie. Quick cover up. Brado there and takes a shove. And looks like the ref's going to call it. The penalty call after the whistle for cross-checking going against the Blues. So Rams will go on a power play here early in the first period. Ashton now out there to take the faceoff. Brody sending it back to Izzy. Izzy across. That looks like Josh. Tried to get to the corner off a stick to Jack. Jack out to the point. Jack looking for the pass over to Josh. His pass attempt blocked. Now Izzy. Jack in the corner. He's behind the net, backhands it in front, but that's off the Blues skate. Made it clear all the way down the ice. Ryan stops it up, sends it forward. Brody picks it up, passes it to Jack. Jack centering pass again to the Blues player and down the ice once again. This time Izzy will be back to play. Izzy up to Josh. He hits Noah, but not out, and Brado picks it up. There's Josh holding on. Now Jamie with the opportunity. Shot saved. Josh with a nice job to keep that one in. Slides it to the net. Just wide. There was some open net there. Jamie. Centering pass through the... This is Brado. And now Noah gets it to Jamie at the side of the net. Jamie to Noah. Noah Turner. Sends it back. Give and go. And now Noah behind the net. Oh, centering pass to Brado. He had a chance, but doesn't quite get it away. And now the pass is back between the defensemen and down the ice. Ryan giving it for Hudson. Hudson. A little high for Jamie off the stick, but this side of center ice, and that's ice. We've got 5 seconds left in the penalty. Or power play for the Rams. And now Bryce out to take the face off. He's out there with Braden and Fred. Dangerous off the face off, puck towards the net, and Ryan did a good job to block that. Rams send it down the ice, and Braden goes up on the point. Bryce gets a stick on it, and Marcus holds it at the line. Poke check from Fred. The Blues get it out and they send it deep. Dump and chase. Marcus with a little interference, but really gentle interference. No call. Hudson sees Marcus. Marcus up on the wing. Looks for the centering pass just behind Braden and Bryce. And they'll fight for it in front. Now the Blues will get it out. Again, they dump it in. Now Barnesy behind the net. He slides it up. Brody chips it out. Blues with some time. Sent it deep, but it was from their side of the center line. That's icing. Sands are full tonight. For the third game of the series. Rams with a face-up. Jack back to Izzy. Slides it across to Barnesy. That was lucky. He didn't.
I don't know how that didn't get
picked off. And there would have been a break for the Blues there. But instead, Sitsville keep it in and deep. Ashton got away from him, and now the Blues chip it up. Izzy at the line to Brody. Brody to Ashton, picks it up neatly. Centering pass to Jack. Jack sends it back to Barnes. Barnes. It's Brody. Brody's shot goes through, misses everybody. Now the Blues pick it up. Izzy picks off that pass, though, and now Rams will set it up again. Pass up to Jack. He's looking for someone to send it to, and the pass got picked off. Now Hudson's out there. He sends it in. Rams are changing. Jamie is missed with it. There. Josh sends it up from Brado, and now Noah in on the wing. Stops up, sends it to Jamie. Jamie sends it back. Oh, and an open net for Noah, and he just didn't get all of that shot. Blues. Poke check from Josh. And now Jamie. His pass slowed down, but gets through to Hudson, and now up to Noah, but he doesn't get it out. Oh, there's a shot from the point, and the rebound is right. Bryce winning that face-off. Marcus over to Barnesy. That's up to Fred. Barnesy again. To Marcus. Off the boards. Braden keeps it in, and Bryce will chase after it into the far corner. Fred picks off the pass with a shot, and that's turned aside by the Blues goal. Blues attempted clear off the glass, goes up into the net. Face-off coming in the Blues zone.
Lost the feed for a minute. I went to put the score up and it closed the app.
All right. Braden checking there. Fred tries to keep it in. Now Barnesy does. He slides it to Braden. Braden around his man, looks for the pass. Now Bryce behind it. Back to the line. Barnesy slides it to Marcus. Marcus go for the shot. That's a blocker save. Fred back to Barnesy. Barnesy takes the shot. That deflected high and wide. And now the goalie, well out of his crease, tried to cover up, but unsuccessful. And a penalty coming now. Bryce. Who's going? Bryce.
Nope. One each.
Offsetting penalties for cross-checking, and it'll be 5-on-5 still, with 7:49 left in the first period.
That's a better call than what I thought they had.
Ashton to Brody, to Izzy, and now Josh on his
$20 for that.
Offside. Now Brody behind the net slides it up to Izzy. They traded back and forth. Izzy sending it into the corner to Jack. Jack centering pass to Brody. And Ashton had a shot at it. That was deflected wide. Centering pass from Brody hits a skate. Now Ashton for Brody. Centering pass to Jack. Gets through everybody. That's Josh keeping it in. Jack to Ashton. Ashton has it. To the side. Jack with the shot. And that was saved. And now the Blues clear it down, but it will not be icing, and Josh needs to chase hard, and he does get to the first. Josh around behind the net over to Izzy, and Brody just chips it in. Josh to Brody. Jack trailing. Brody's shot went off a stick wide. Rams defense have changed. Wrong stick for the right. And Jamie's out there though. Jack's up. Tries to slide it across off the defenseman's skate and right into the glove of the Blues goalie. So the full line out there now. Jamie with Brado and Noah. Hudson and Marcus on you. Off the face-off, the Blues are going to chip this off the boards. Off Hudson's glove and out of play. Oh, sorry. Little earthquake there. Brado back to the line. Hudson with a nice play to keep it in. Brado to the cross to Jamie, and defenseman got a stick on that. I'm sure it goes wide. Nice play from Hudson to get that to Marcus. And now Noah. Up to Brado. Jamie on the left wing. Brado goes for the shot. Pad save. And now Jamie hard on net. Another save. Jamie goes for the check, and his man is down. Looks like he's okay though. Now Hudson needs to race back with two Blues pressing. Jamie bringing it up to Noah. Noah takes a shove, centering pass. Just off a skate behind the net again. Now Hudson to Marcus. He looks for the give and go, but the pass went out to Brado, and Brado's shot hit something and stays out. Hudson to Jamie off his stick. Now Jamie gets to Brado. Brado's all alone. The rest of the Rams are changing, so they'll have to kill some time. Fred, little forecheck. He missed the puck though. A little poke check from Ashton and gets that over to Brado. Brado with the shot blocked. Brado whacks at it. And now the Blues put it up. Barnesy across to Izzy. Sends it up. Looking for Braden, but and now the Blues send it in. Barnesy behind the net. Set around. Oh, pass to the Blues player, broken up by Izzy. Izzy behind the net. And now Ashton gets a stick on it. Preventing that pass. Shot from the line, deflected off a stick. I don't know if it was ours or theirs. Out of play. Looks like both teams are going to change. Blues keep the defense out there. And now Bryce taking the face off. Rams pick that up, and Josh sends it up to Braden. Stolen from him. Blues player turns, almost lost it there. Josh with a few poke checks and ends up coming away with it. temporarily. Please send it up and chip it in. Hudson behind the net to Josh. And now Josh successfully gets it to Brody. Brody off the backhand up to Jack. Jack has some... Oh, and he shoots it wide. Jack had an opportunity there. Now the puck's out. Hudson leaves it there at the line for Ashton. And now the Rams will regroup in their own zone. Blues have changed. Josh. Up to Brody. Hits Jack. Jack has Ashton on the far side. Just shovels it to the net. Deflected by the goalie. Wide now Jack. Oh, and there goes Brody and Jack working together. Brody's back at the line, keeps it in. Brody with the shot off a leg. And now Barnesy with a skate keeps it in. Now he's got to skate back. This player lost it and Ashton picks it up. Ashton in on the far side. Ashton looking for the pass, gets it to Jack. Jack across to Marcus. Marcus tried to get Brody. Jack covering at the line, sends it in. And now the Blues. They're looking for a lead pass. And that got blocked. And now Marcus behind the net. Marcus skating it. Oh, dangerous there. Brody could have gotten hit for sure. Glad he had his head up, that's for sure. And now Barnesy behind the net. Sends it up, but too far for Jack, and the Blues player will send it back in. Jack gets a stick on that pass, and now Brody. Up alone, Jack went for a change, and now Jamie's out there. Backhand from Brody up into the goalie's face. 1:30 left in the first period. Jamie sends it up to Brado off his stick. And now lead pass for the Blues, and it's a good thing Izzy got that poke check in there. Noah on the backhand to Brado, skating in. He's got Noah there as well. Noah back to the line. Izzy can't quite keep it there. He makes a good play to get it across to Josh. Josh off the stick. Less than a minute to play now in the period. Noah, centering pass. Brado's there. Oh, he slides it through the crease. And now Jamie back to the line. Josh sends it deep. Oh, and the puck was right there. Noah had it. And it looked like it might have been a trickler that went in. Lucky break there. Or good play from Izzy to intercept that pass because the Blues would have had a break.
Train to the puck guy.
That's right. Freddie now. Freddie sends it forward with enough weight to get it over the line. And now Fred on the backhand. Fred tried to hit Jamie with it. Jamie in the corner. Jamie. Centering pass to Braden, and Braden fanned on the shot. 3 seconds left. Marcus slows his man down. And that's the end of the first period. 1-0 Blues. We'll check on the shots on goal here in a second. Shots on goal that period, 9 for the Rams and 6 for the Blues. The Blues with the...
Yep.
out to start the second period. And the Blues come away with that. Off the face-off, send it in. Marcus has a stick on it, shovels it up. Blues with a shot from the line. That was deflected wide. Now Fred fighting to get it out. But it stays in. Hudson. Set up in the corner, has some time. Over to Marcus and gets that up to Braden, but off his stick. And now Hudson with the puck again. Hudson going for a skate. Hudson up on the right wing. Back to the line. Freddie's covering there. Nice shot from that. Braden might have gotten a tip. And now Fred keeps it in. But only momentarily. The Blues break in, try a shot, and Marcus blocks that. And now the puck is up, and Brody has a breakaway. Brody goes for the shot high and over the net. Might have been too many men on the ice there, but no call, and the Rams keep it in. I'm not sure if anybody from the bench actually played the puck.
Looking like the Czech team out there with 8 men on the ice at once.
Well, you know, the Olympic refs missed it, so Ashton sitting to Jack with shot right on. Nice save from the Blues goalie. Izzy to Jack. Back to the line, Barnesy with the shot. Oh, deflected. Might have gone in if it hadn't have been deflected. It saw the top left corner there until it hit the stick. Jack. Give and go with Brody. Now Barnesy sends it in the corner and back to the line to Izzy. Izzy with the shots. That's Ashton taking the face off. He won it, but the Blues player tried to skate it out. He stopped up. Now Jack. Jack at the side of the net. Jack out. Goes for the shot. Close range. Back to the point. Izzy with the shot. Gets through. And now Ashton with the shot that goes wide. Barnesy keeps it in. Barnes at the line. Sends it in for Brody. Brody tried to get it over to Jack, but that was picked off. And the Blues will skate it out now. Awesome. Izzy got hit after the puck had left. No call there. And now Jack with it. Jack with a nifty move. Slides it across, and oh, just wide from Brody. Josh skating it forward. Ashton at the side. On the backhand, centering pass, and the Blues are going to ice this down. And it hit something against the board, so no icing is called. And Hudson's pass missed his man, and we have icing the other way.
How's that work?
I don't know how that worked, but they must have seen something there. The Blues hit something up against the boards and didn't actually go for icing. Stop short of the line. Jamie taking the face-off. He wins that. He'll carry it behind the net. Hudson gets it up to Noah. Noah. He sees Brado. Brado up there. Tries to go around his man. Doesn't work. Noah. Back to the line to Josh. Josh to Jamie. Jamie centering pass. Brado with the quick shot. And now at the side of the net will show it. Now, is that Ashton? The Rams have scored. Was it Jamie? Okay. Jamie buries it home. Tying the game at 1. I'd have to watch that one again.
penalty on the play. Head contact.
Okay, so the Blues are hitting the penalty box, and it'll be a power play for the next 2 minutes for the Rams at 11:36 in the second period.
But it has to be something after the whistle. Yeah. Or after the whistle.
4-minute penalty.
Rams from the face-off back. Barnesy hit Jamie. Jamie took a bit of a fall there, and now the Rams will set it up. Josh over to Barnesy. Barnesy hits Jamie, and Jamie buries it. So 2-1. Clearly there's some friends over at the far boards that Brado goes straight to them to celebrate. Forget the teammates. Go celebrate with the friends. Nice passing play. Now the Rams take advantage of their power play. 11:17 left in the second. Rams in the face-off again. Wide over to Noah here. Noah entering the zone, leaves it for Jamie. Across to Brado. Brado with the slap shot. And that was a pad save. Brado at the line. Over to Hudson. Hudson looking for Noah. And now back to the line. Hudson goes for the shot. That hit the defenseman there. Hudson's got it again. Marcus. I guess this was head contact. We're still on a power play, folks. Brado turning. Leaves it for Jack. Over to Ashton. Must have been a double minor. Hey, Bruce?
It was, yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard to see the clock here, but we're just under a minute left in that penalty. Now Jack turning. Goes for the shot. That hit a skate. Puck's still there, and Brody shoveled it towards the net. It sat there for a little while, and now the Blues clear. Marcus back there to play. Marcus sending it up to Ashton. Now Jack.
30 seconds left in the penalty.
Jack. In behind the net. Brody's back there to support. He picks it up to Ashton. Now Ashton from point blank range off a skate. Now Barnesy holding it at the line. Sending it over to Izzy. To Jack. Centering pass. Hops over Brody's stick. And now penalty is expired. Just as the Blues send it down. That's Barnesy behind the net. Oh, hit Ashton, another dangerous pass, really. Get a few of those in this game. Barnesy up to Brody. Brody around his man behind the net. Centering pass up in the air, and now Jack. Whistle. Is it glove pass or maybe something? Looks like the face-off's coming outside the zone, so either a glove pass or high stick. Fans are dancing. There, we'll get a shot. All right, back to the game. Rams have won the face-off, and Izzy is now skating it up, goes for the shot. That one's blocked. It's Braden sending it back to Barnes. Up to Braden, but he missed it. Now Fred. And Bryce chasing. Braden behind the net. Looking to pass to Fred. Fred shot blocked, and now the Rams need to get back. Good job from Braden to back check on that. Barnesy called for that and got it. Sends it up to Braden. Braden with no support yet. Up there. Puck's tripped out, and now Josh. Over to Mass. Braden chips that forward. And now the defense have changed. The rest of the Rams trying to change. And now Bryce and Braden still out there with Noah. Noah tried to get it across to Hudson, but that hit something and got out. And now Josh is back to break up that. Blues going to get it in and across the line. Taking a check from Jamie in the chest. Braden across the line from Noah. Back to Jamie. Jamie with time. He shoots. And that is a goal. I guess that was played in by goal. The score is 3-1. And did it happen? Yes, it did. Yet again, the Blues with a penalty after the whistle. And the Rams go on a power play after their goal. Blues send it off the glass and down. Icing wave. Well, there is no icing. They're on a penalty kill. Barnsey picking it up on the far boards. It's Noah. Noah slides it over to Jamie. Jamie towards the net. And that was a pad save. The puck was sitting there for some time. Blues clear. Marcus up to Jamie. Jamie hits Grado. He sends it in the backhand. Noah chasing it. Noah picks it up in the corner. He'll send it back to the line. Cross to Barnsey. Barnsey with the shot. Blocker save. Looked like it was going wide. He'll maybe do this again. Marcus. Marcus from the line, taking his time, slides it towards the net. And now gets a poke check in there, keeping it in. Now Noah in the corner. Noah's lost his stick. Brado sending it back to the points. Over to Barnsey. Barnsey just flips it into the corner. Noah's got a stick back. Jamie sending it back to the line. Marcus over to Brado, back to Barnsey. Barnsey with a slap shot, and it's a glove save. Nice shot.
Oh, that one.
My unbiased opinion. Whose kid is that on? 5:49 left in the second. Rams win that faceoff. Brody back to Josh, and he sends it back to Brody. Brody in the corner. Ashton. Josh sends it over to Izzy. Centering to Ashton with a quick shot wide. Brody moving it for Jack. Jack behind the net. Centering pass off the paddle, and Blues cleared out. Izzy back to play with Josh. Oh, Josh had seen Jack, but Jack is making a cut towards the center. Now Ashton will see what he can do. Penalty about to expire. Players at full strength. And now Blues make a break. Rams are back. And Blues with the shot deflected high and over the net. Fight for it behind the net. That's Josh picking it up. Ashton. Now Josh getting in forward, but not out. And the shot from the point reaches Ryan with a nice save. Izzy takes the pass and then sends a real one to Josh. He just clears it out. And now Jack up there forechecking with Brody. Brody's got a stick in there, and the puck is high, but still in the Blues' possession. Blues with some time. Try to pass, picked off. Jack skating up, trying to move. Some nice defensive play to slow him down. Braden sends it into the corner for Jack. Jack. And Braden with the shot off a stick and high out of play for the whistle. And a face-off in Blues territory. 3:57. Puck is back to the line. Hudson there. Quick move to send that to Marcus. His pass misses everybody, goes through the corner, and there's a penalty coming up, probably against Bryce. Interference. Bryce had lost his stick. I don't know if he was slowing his man down or... Oh, now he's been given an unsportsmanlike second penalty. So 2 penalties coming against Bryce. 4 minutes. So, first penalty kill here, I believe.
Straight line gets a 4-minute break.
And the Rams clear it out. Pretty much the whole end of the second period will be short-handed. And a little bit for the third. Oh, Noah picked off a pass, goes for the shot from the slot. Hit a stick, I guess, and there to play. Jamie will take the face-off up there with Noah, Hudson, and Marcus on D. Jamie wins it. Hudson from the line. Goes for the shot, and he scores. I think that went straight through. I don't think the goalie saw it either.
So if I remember correctly, Bryce doesn't come out of the box now.
No, Bryce actually stays in there. There's still 3:40 left in this penalty. Nice job, Hudson! Noah picking off a pass, skating up. He's got one man back. He tries to get through. Jamie following it up, goes for the shot, and it was
Behind the goalie.
saved, but just sitting in the crease there. Marcus back. Quick check. His shot goes wide. Now puck is out, and Jamie will chase. Hudson's up there. Jamie just goes for the shot. And Jamie got hit by his Blues player behind the plate. I don't think he had the puck at all.
He takes numbers though.
Yeah, well, it didn't look like he looked for it. Maybe he knows already. I don't know.
He already knew.
Centering pass off Hudson's skate and around behind the net.
Nice play.
And now Marcus thinks about shooting it down, and now he does. Blues player picking it up from the far boards. But Ashton just takes it from him and now sends it back to Barnesy. Barnesy down the ice. Nice deflection in front of the goalie. Braden gets a skate on that pass. Blues send it down. Is he leaving it for Barnesy? But Blues player was there to pick it off. Shot from the line, deflected wide. It's probably going wide anyway. Izzy now there. Blues player behind the net, tries to center it. Barnesy's there. And now Izzy behind the net, flips it up on the backhand, but the Blues player again is there. Izzy gets it up to Ashton now, and Ashton skates it forward. Ashton killing some time in the corner. Doing a good job of it. Brado almost got a skate in there, but now Blues player is up. Barnesy got a stick in there, and now Ashton avoids the check. Izzy to Barnesy. Back to Izzy. Izzy just flips it in high. 40 seconds left in the period and a minute left in the penalty. Josh leaving that for Barnesy. And he sends it down. He being Josh. Brody was looking like he might have gotten there first, but Blues come away. Their pass misses and lands on Josh's stick. Josh sends it down again. 10 seconds left in the period now. Jack will do a final forecheck, and he should do it for the second period. See if we get some shots on goal for this one. Terry hasn't sent it yet. Oh, 20 shots for us and 3 for them. Brian had a word with their goalie. We'll see in a few minutes. On the clock, getting the third period starting. Jack taking the face-off. Rams with just under a minute left in the penalty kill here. Is it 4-1 or 5-1? I thought it was 4-1. Josh across to Jack. Rams penalties expire now. Teams at even strength. Blues players pressing, and that centering pass went through the Blues player skate, and now the Rams will skate it up. Jack looking for the pass to Brody. Brody across and across the line, so Rams will need to regroup. Marcus. Oh, looking for the pass, almost picked off by the Blues player, but gets through, and now Ashton picking up behind the net, gets tripped up. No call. Brody there. Now Ashton. Ashton and Brody working hard against the boards. That Blues player comes away with it, and they just flip it down the ice. It's even strength, so that should be icing. There's Bryce winning the faceoff back to Marcus. His shot goes off the shin pads of the Blues player. Now there's a break. Barnesy's back. The shot right on, and a nice save from Ryan. Bryce takes the face. Izzy behind the net. Stops up. Blues pressing here at the end of their season on the line. Now, Josh gets it out. Fred following it up. Braden was there too. Braden and his man trading words. No penalties. And now Bryce with a nice move to get it up. He's skating. He's got Braden up there. Around the net on the back end. Looking for the pass. Gets it back to Izzy. Izzy into Fred's feet. And now ship it up. And there's a race for it. Ryan gets there first. There's Josh. Around the net, goes for the wraparound. That's held out. Now Bryce and Josh were working hard. Bryce's pass comes out. Braden slides it over on the back end to Hudson. His pass picked off, but only temporarily. Noah back to Josh. To Jamie. Jamie rink wide, but ahead of Brado, so Blues clear it off the glass. Marcus to Brado to Noah. Noah stops up. Noah to Brado. Brado sends it in on net. Jamie's right there. Jamie behind the net. To Noah. Traded around. Jamie. Back to the line to Hudson to Marcus. Marcus just flips over his stick, and now he tried to get it over to Hudson. And Hudson needed to be careful because the Blues player was right there to pick it up. Centering pass. Blues at the line, send it in. Blocked by Jamie. Jamie sends it up to Brado. Oh, Jack's up there too. Now pass to Jamie. He scores. Now it's fine. Left in the third period. Blues a man short, and now we're even strength. They weren't a man short. They were only a man short just for the face-off there. They fixed it quickly. Now Ashton behind the net leaves it up for Barnesy. Barnesy off the boards to Brody. Brody up in there through a few players. To Jock. And now Izzy stops it at the line. Izzy still fighting for it. And now it's deep again, but Blues players attempt. Picked off by Ashton with the glove, and now Ashton behind the net. Jack. Puck in the feet. And the Blues clear it down. Not too far, so I don't think it'll be icing. They will! Barnesy takes a circuitous route, and the linesman called it anyway. Reached that point in the game when there's lots of snow on the ice, so you gotta really make an effort to get it down there. Ashton winning the face-off. Jack picks it up and sends it into the corner. Blues clear that off the glass. Hudson back to play it. Over to Josh. Trades it with Brody and sends it forward. Josh picks it up out of the air. Oh, it hits that funny boards in the corner and popped out again. Hudson sending it to the open side. Now Jack there, turning with it. Gets checked. Josh tries to clear, but held at the line. Blues player sends it in on net and they score. And now the score is 5-2. And the Blues will select. .11:59 left in the third period. Price winning another faceoff. Marcus sending it forward. Hopped over Braden's stick. Blues send it forward. And now Barnesy slides it behind the net to Marcus. Back around to Fred. Blues player centered it and behind the net. And now a shot from the point. Ryan saw that all the way and gloves it for the face-off in our zone. Blues win that. And now another shot from the point. That was going wide, but stopped at the pad by Ryan anyway. And now Fred sends it up to Barnesy. Barnesy skating it up. Gets it through to Braden. Braden through the legs. It was a good try. Bryce in the check. Braden with a shot from an angle and that hit the defenseman. Braden behind the net. Or Bryce behind the net, sorry. Fred with the shot right on. Barnesy's back to play that. Marcus there too. Blues turning. And now passes up and Brado is there. Turnover. Blues pick it up. They skate it in. Rams are back though, and Marcus will play it behind the net. Josh. Marcus goes up, picked off. That's Noah fighting. Noah gets it up and out. Jamie with it. Rink wide to Brado. Brado sending it in offside, so Rams need to clear. And now Jamie gets the skate on the pass, but the Blues pick it up in the neutral zone and they skate it in. They're setting pass behind their player. Now Noah turning it the other way to Brado. Brado has 3 Blues players to contend with. And Noah turning at the line. Linesman says that was offside. He had a better angle than we did, I guess.
I didn't see it.
It's hard to tell. 9:32 left in the third. Ashton wins that face-off. Back to Josh, and Josh sends it in pretty much right on the goalie. Blues with the breakout. Izzy's back there. And now Ashton also. Fight for it, and the Blues player come away with it, number 17. Blues player gets checked by Josh, and he gets that up to Jack. Jack bring it over the line, goes for the shot and a save. Brody there if there was any rebound, but there wasn't. And the face-off will come in the zone. Blues come away from the saw. Jack forechecking. The Blues player just sends it forward. Linesman calls that. Ashton behind the net, but Brody comes away. He's going for the shot, but that was blocked. And the Blues put it high and get it out, but Ashton's there to play it. Back to Hudson. Hudson loses it. Blues player passes it across, and the shot. I guess Ryan got a piece of that, maybe. But it's now Jack sending it up to Brody. Get away, Brody around. Let's do it. Fans on the pass. Ashton's there too. Now all three Rams forwards are there. Ashton shoves his man from behind before checking. No call. Marcus up to Jack. Jack turning to Marcus. Marcus looking for the pass. Off a skate. And back. Now Barnesy over to Jack. Narrowly avoids a collision there. Jack going for a public skate. Stops up. Over to Bryce. Bryce with the shot wide. Blues with the rink wide pass. Now Marcus, Izzy stops that at the line. Izzy skates it up. Izzy sending it forward. Blues just cleared up into neutral territory. Fred back there. Barnesy to Braden. Braden sends it deep. Fred forechecking. Fred and Bryce holding us. Now Barnesy over to Izzy. But there's a penalty being called on Fred, I think, here. Cross-checking. Nope, it's on Braden. Not Fred. So the Rams will go on a second penalty kill. Just 2 minutes. Andrew and Dave Haight were a bit lonely in the box there, so needed some company. Rams with the clear. Blues back around the net. Braden misses the check. And now they're called on the offside. 6:11 left in the third period. Blues take possession of the puck. Some troubles with it at the line, and Brado has a chance to forecheck. Blues skated up, number 17 again. Some speed. Jamie with a hit. Now Blues send it in on net. Nice pad save by Ryan. Jamie with another hit. Another shot gets through from the line, but turned aside fairly easily. Here's another opportunity. And that's saved with a paddle. And finally, the Rams clear it down the ice. They'll go for a change for a while. 5 minutes left in the game. Blues missed their pass, and now Josh sends it all the way down. It's under 30 seconds left in the penalty. Ashton steals it at the line. Noah over. Sends it across. Ashton had it in his feet for a second. And now passes forward and turned back by Josh.
Oh, he's over.
Teams at even strength. Pass behind the Blues player. And Brody chips it up and out. And now Jack is up there with 3 Blues players, but he gets through, gets the shot away, but it's high and over the net. Ashton and Brody working at it. Brody behind the net looking for a centering pass. Ashton there too. And now Jack. Jack to Brody, sending it back to Jack and just inside Ashton. Ashton flips it back to Izzy. And now Jack in the corner. Gets it to Brody. Brody with the tipped shot. Comes off a player and then to the line, and Josh. To Ashton. Ashton with the shot right on and then saved. But the puck is still loose. And Blues clear. Blues are changing. Rams are not. And Ashton's across the line. Uses it. Passes forward, and Josh is back to poke check that away from them. Blues player. Shot goes high and wide, stays in. Oh, shot from the point slowed down by Ashton, and he didn't change the direction though, so it was all right. Jack with a nice forecheck. Looks like he's going around the net, tries to wrap it, and then Brody was sitting right there. Barnsley's able to get a stick on it, so Marcus can play. Just under 2.5 left in the game. Jack leading the zone. Bouncing puck into the far corner, near corner. 2 minutes left. Barnsley off Bryce's stick and then on the Brady. Barnsley to Fred. Over to Marcus. Marcus looking to skate it in. He sends it deep. Thinks about chasing it. Nah, maybe he'll go back. Braden and Bryce are up there. Blues with another break. Marcus holds his man up at the line. Fred around to Barnsley. Does some spin. Chips it up to Marcus. Pass went off a player. Barnes to Marcus. Marcus flips it forward. Rams are changing. Bryce was anyway. 1 minute left in the game. Rams will go for a change. Rest of their change. Jamie wins that face-off. Izzy up to Noah. Back to Hudson. Izzy sends it up to Jamie. Jamie trying to fight for it. Now the Blues trying to get it out, but Jamie forechecking slows that down. Hudson sends it deep. 30 seconds left in the game. Oh. Moreno takes a shot. Looks like he got an apology almost there from the player, though. And now there's a break 2-on-1, but Izzy's back there and he's broken that play up. Not out though. Only 4 seconds left. And with less than a second left in the game, the Blues score. We thought the game was over. Have enough time to drop the puck, and that's about it. The final score will be 5-3. And that's the series. Rams win it. And I guess we'll stay tuned for the Osgood Richmond Romans, eh?